Hello everyone, it's daytime. You can call me Buster, and this is a playthrough of Nintendo Puzzle Collection's Panel de Pon on Very Hard mode, which is the hardest mode available in the game. Nintendo Puzzle Collection is a Japan-exclusive GameCube game, however, I'm using a translation patch available in the description to play the game in English. I'm treating this playthrough similarly to a speedrun though, so I'll be skipping all of the cutscenes. If you want to read all of the dialogue, click on the iCard in the top right corner to see a video where I play through the game without skipping any of the cutscenes. For those who may not know, this game is in fact the Japanese version of the game that we eventually got in the West as Pokemon Puzzle League on the Nintendo 64. That does beg the question, why is VHard the hardest mode when it's S-Hard in Pokemon Puzzle League? I don't know, that's just how it is in this game, don't ask me. It also begs the question, does that mean it has the same AI? Yes, it actually does. The computer opponents play in much the same way and are even susceptible to a lot of the same tricks that you can use on them in Pokemon Puzzle League. The main one of these being the so-called 4-combo opening. This can allow you to get quick kills on even the hardest AIs. I'll explain it in more detail when it comes up, but just know that that's the reason why I try to open my chains with 2 4-combos in them. This sequence of moves by the AI is really quite silly and leaves it with absolutely no moves it can make to get out of the situation. So, that spells victory for Stage 1. Here you can see me floundering a little bit as I attempt to set up a double 4 combo for my opening chain. It didn't quite work out this time, but I did get a 6 combo, which is not quite what I was going for, but whatever. If you take a look at the AI right here, you'll notice how it prioritizes the lowest garbage block on its stack. That's what makes the double 4 combo trick work. But we didn't quite get it this round, so we'll have to wait a little bit longer to show it off still. Hey, watch this! I'm going to chain with the hearts above the garbage. We call that the Shogun Special, named after the player who invented it. Pretty cool, huh? This match has gone really poorly, so out of boredom I start tapping out a Latin beat with my panels. Don't worry, she'll go down eventually. Right here, I find a lucky clear way up top here up in the garbage. We call that a 3rd tier clear, because it's in the 3rd tier, and it's a little bit much for me to explain right here. But anyway, I decide that this is not going well, so we're just going to reset. This is a very common strategy in speedruns of Pokemon Puzzle League, and I decided just to use it here. Since I didn't get the double 4 combo trick on my first run, I just started over and went for another one. Some sweet time lag chains coming in right here. As you can see on the computer side of the board, I've got a little tiny garbage block stuck in the middle of her stack. That would have been perfect had I dropped my garbage block a bit sooner, but unfortunately she cleared it before I was able to drop it. Otherwise she would have gotten really confused and the double 4 combo trick would have worked, but alas, it is not to be. In speedruns, whenever you see these exclamation block panels show up, that's pretty much a sign to reset. Luckily, this is not a real speedrun, it's just kind of a super play in a way. But, yeah, just, if you ever see that, you're not on a good pace. But watch this! And at last, I finally beat stage 2. Yeah, we're in it for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. After setting up a really wild combo, I get bored and start using my panels as a fidget spinner. Incoming extremely sick garbage combo, watch the blue triangles. We're closing in on the 3-minute mark on this game, and it shows no signs of ending anytime soon, so I decided to reset. This sequence by the AI is what we like to call tragic. Oh baby, here we go! It's finally happening! The combo garbage! Oh come on! This is what happens when the AI gets confused and thinks it doesn't have any moves left. It just kinda runs its cursor up and down in a panic. It's really funny looking. I had to suffer through all of this, so you have to suffer through it too. I'm not cutting any of it out, but you can skip ahead if you feel like. I can't stop you. For those of you who didn't skip ahead, congratulations! You got to see the ending of Stage 5. For those of you paying attention, I actually got the double 4 combo trick here. Unfortunately, I just didn't send enough garbage to top out the opponent, so it didn't quite work out and they were able to clear it. Hey, by the way, if you made it this far into the video, you probably like it, right? There's a button for that. You can click it. You can subscribe too. You know, I wouldn't be opposed. This magical girl battle is getting way too long, so I decided to reset, because being Meguka is pain. Completely by sheer happenstance, I got a 4 combo in the bottom of the opponent's stack nearly a minute into this game, and we killed her. Yay. Alright, now pay attention. The setup is here. We're going to do it this time. Okay, so it was a lockout and not the double 4 combo thing. It still worked out. That counts, right? This is going poorly, but at least I can style on the AI while I do it. Right before resetting. After this last downstack by the AI, it's a legitimate lockout. I can see no useful matches on this board. Yeah, that was a bad run. I don't have much to say about this. Just, if you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true. Thank you. Side note, does anybody have any idea why the Lions theme has like the steel drums in it? I don't know, it's kind of islandy for a fire lion, don't you think? I don't get it. This feels like it could be a nursery rhyme, and the lion chained and he chained until the sun came out the next morning, and then there were no more panels and he got crushed by garbage and now he is paste and he is dead. The end. Man, look how close I was to a lockout. I was this close, but he just had a... This game was going really poorly, so I decided that at the 2-minute mark I would reset. And so I reset. Alright, no more fake outs, it's finally gonna happen this time on stage 10. The double 4 combo, ladies and gentlemen! Alright, pop quiz time. Sound off in the comments, what is Joker saying? Wrong answers only. Yeah, I should have reset this one like 2.5 minutes ago. And yes, I know where I was only at the 2-minute mark. honestly don't know how the CPU managed to blunder that one so thoroughly, but we take those. And once again, the CPU does a sequence that we in the biz like to call tragic. What a shame. But not for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll have you know that in my years of playing this game, I've learned to smell a lockout from 1,000 miles away. And we're about, 0 miles away from a lockout. There it is. GG. This stupid, fat, punk-wad whale. If I never see this whale again, it'll be too soon. But I'm gonna see him a lot, and it will be soon, and I'm not gonna like it, because this whale sucks. But it is the second to last stage, so at least there's that. Look how friggin' fast the AI moves. It's not even human. It's not fair, and I don't like it. Why can it go that fast? Okay, it's fine. I'm cool. I'm fine. At this point, it's basically just a rule to reset at the 2-minute mark. I could be doing it at like the 30-second mark, but whatever. Anyway, take 2. This unattractive, unassuming, unintelligent, Final Fantasy-looking whale. If this whale doesn't get whaled by professional pirate whalers, then I'll be unhappy about that. Because I want the whale to go away, but it can fly. Whales don't usually fly, but this one does, because it's like a Final Fantasy whale. So you can see the problem with trying to speedrun the hardest level in this game. The CPU is just so incredibly fast at the later stages that it can make as many mistakes as it wants and still get away with it as long as it doesn't lock itself out. And that creates the necessity of things like the double 4 combo glitch. Is it a glitch? I don't know. Does it count as a glitch? It's definitely an exploit if nothing else. But anyway, at this point in the speedrun, runners would be resetting like right away if they didn't get the 4 combo. I'm just playing it out because I'm me, and that's what I do. But just know, if you're gonna speedrun this, you're probably gonna want to reset before the 2-minute mark. Speaking of resets, let's reset right now. Oh, was that my cue? This no good, low down, son of a gun whale. It looks like yo mama. That's all I got this time. In fact, that's all I got time for, because look what we're about to do. The whale is dead. All hail the whale. All hail the whale. The whale is dead. All hail the whale. I'm the whale now. It's kind of like the goat. Anyway, we're on to the final stage. It's the witches. This is the very last stage of the game. They suck, but also they don't suck, if you know what I mean. Here we go. You know, my commentary started out so professional. How did we devolve into this? I really should have kept chaining there, but for some reason I decided I had done enough, but I really hadn't, and I was not even close to topping out the opponent when they left themselves completely open to being locked out. That could have been a win right then and there, but unfortunately, the match goes on. This isn't gameplay related, but I think it's funny how the witch's little mini sprite in the middle there looks kind of like 3 witches in a trench coat. It's just funny. Look at him. If I can say one thing about the strongest AI in this game, it's that it loves to spend its panels, and then it leaves itself with nothing left to defend itself with, and then it locks itself out just like that. And time. And there you have it, a completion of Nintendo Puzzle Collection's Panel de Pon in about 44 minutes on the very hard difficulty, which again, for some reason, is the hardest difficulty on this game, even though very hard and super hard are switched in Pokemon Puzzle League, and super hard is the hardest one there, but not here. Again, I don't know why, but hey, we did it, and that's what matters. Thank you all ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you do leave a like and subscribe before you go for some more panel content coming up in the future. But from here on out, my commentary track is going to end, and I'm going to leave you with the final cutscene and the credits roll. Bye-bye, everybody.